All right, welcome back to Terminal Garage. Today we're going to be working on a 2014 Mustang GT. This thing has got a throw on a check engine light, and I read the code. It was P2096, which is post-catalyst fuel trim system to lean bank 1. So I believe that's the rear left oxygen sensor. I'm going to be replacing both rear oxygen sensors because if one is going, the other one's probably not far behind, and they're actually pretty inexpensive. I picked them up on Rock Auto and they were 45 bucks US, sorry, 45 bucks Canadian each shipped. And let's show you what I'm installing. Yeah, so real quick, this is what it is. Comes in a box. Just nice thing about these Bosch ones, I don't know if other ones are like it, but the Bosch I like, they come with anti-seize already on the threads. I like that. I mean, I've got anti-seize and you want to put anti-seize on the threads, but they come pre-loaded, if you will, with anti-seize. So I like that. And Bosch is a good brand. So yeah, let's get this thing jacked up and have a look underneath, see what's involved. So before we install these, actually I wanted to explain why I'm doing the oxygen sensors for this code. I did a bit of reading online, and while it could be a catalytic converter that needs to be replaced, some people have actually had success in replacing just the oxygen sensors. And it's a whole hell of a lot cheaper and easier to replace an oxygen sensor than a catalytic converter. So I'm going the easy, see if it works route, and if it does, great. If it doesn't, well, we're going to be having to get an a catalytic converter. So yeah, let's see what's involved in this. So looking on the left-hand side of the car here, the driver's side, you got your oxygen sensor, rear oxygen sensor here, and then it plugs in up here beside your transmission. So just squeeze the little tab. This should just pop right out. Oh, look at that. It's not even connected to the transmission. It should be attached. So just pop that off. That should be in this little hole up here. We'll have to put that in after. And hopefully this is on there. You should be using there's actually wrenches for oxygen sensors. But I'm going to use my 22 millimeter. Let's see if we give this a little crack and she'll come loose. There we go. Nice. Spin that out. Grab my other one. Kind of let that wire twist as you're spinning it there. I don't want to untwist, I should say. And then we're just gonna tighten it up. Compress the seal ring on it. I don't know, there's probably a torque spec on this, but I'll just get her good and tight. Reconnect. There we go, and this thing should be on here. I think that's in there. Yeah, it is. Now, this is kind of long, this wire. I don't know if it's long enough to put a tie wrap on it. Nah, it might be okay. It's a little looser. I think I'm going to tie wrap it over here to this wire over here, just so this isn't a lot of dangling wire. So we'll get that done. That's how you do one side. So the other side, I'll do that off camera and we'll see if it works. Okay, got the both oxygen sensors in, really easy. So now I'm going to reset the check engine light. The OBD2 port, I'm sure you all know, is just on the left side of the steering wheel down in the footwell there. So we're going to see if this thing's going here. I'm going to turn the key on, here we go. Okay, there's our code. Whoops. Read codes. Stored codes. Should be 2096. There it is. So we'll get out of that. We'll erase the codes. There we go. So let's start this thing up. See what she does. Imagine that on a Mustang. Okay, I'm gonna let this run for a bit, and we'll see if this light comes on. Really, you do have to drive it to see if it's gonna do it. All right, I just took this thing for a nice drive, got her warmed up, opened her up a bit, and there is no check engine lights. So I do believe that solved the problem. So if you get a P2096, you might want to consider your rear oxygen sensors. Worked for this Mustang. Yeah, so anyway, thanks for watching Turbo Garage. Any comments, questions, please leave them down below. Think about subscribing. I'm trying to build this channel up and give you guys some interesting content. Yeah, thanks for watching. Have a great day.